Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. It's a pretty miserable day here today. I'm absolutely bucking it down out there, so I can't really go outside and do anything. So I figured I would stay in and have myself a nice hearty bowl of chili. Well, to be fair, even if it wasn't raining, I can't really go out much anyway because of this damn coronavirus. What can you do? So anyway, I've got for you guys today the Stagg Classic Chili with Wedges. Now you may remember this was over a year ago now. I actually reviewed the BBQ chili with the wedges. It was basically the exact same thing, but with barbecue instead of classic. I don't know what the difference really is, to be honest, but yeah, I tried that just over a year ago, and it was okay. It wasn't anything special. It was only okay. I've had better canned chilies, to be honest. And then I bought this one actually at the same time, so it's been sitting in my cupboard the entire time. And if I check the date on it, it's actually now technically out of date. So went out of date at the end of the month there, so it's out of date by a little bit. Of course, it's canned food, so it looks fine. It should be all right. So yeah, that's been sitting in the cupboard the entire time just because I haven't really fancied it, to be honest. I bought other canned chilies and ate those in that time, but yeah, I just haven't been bothered with eating this. So I don't expect this to be much better than the last time, but I figured a year on, it's worth trying this and seeing if my opinion has changed at all. So you see what we think. So yeah, I figured I would give it a go. So this is the Stagg Classic Chili with Wedges. Let's read a bit about it. So it's a meal with shaped minced beef, kidney and pinto beans with potato wedges and a spicy chili sauce. A legendary taste experience. There you go. Sounds nice. So we heated this on the hob in a saucepan for a few minutes. And what's actually in it then? It's got water, beef, beans, kidney and pinto beans, potato wedges, which is just potato, rapeseed oil and caramel. Caramel? Okay. 16%. And then it's got tomato puree, onion, red and green peppers, modified starch, sugar, spices, diced green jalapeno peppers, chili powder, salt, garlic, rapeseed oil. There you go. For the nutrition information, per half a can. Now I've got the whole thing here, so we'll do per can. I'll do the maths for you guys. So per can, you got about 428 calories, which is okay for a lunch. Saturates, that would be 5.8 grams of saturates, which is quite high. It's about just over a quarter of my saturates. Oh, sorry, no, that's fat. That is saturates. What am I saying? That's saturates. Fat is 12.2 grams. So yeah, quite high in fat, quite high in saturates. Carbs, I hate doing maths. 49.4 grams of carbs. It's quite a lot of carbs. So most of that, yeah, that'll be the beans and the wedges. Sugars, 7.6 grams. Fiber, 12.6 grams. Protein, 24 grams. And then 3 grams of salt. I think that's about a third of your allowance, because I think you're only allowed 9 grams of salt in a day. So that's quite a lot of salt. Which you would expect would mean that it's got quite a lot of flavour. But if I recall from last time, it was a bit bland. So the BBQ one was anyway. So hopefully this classic one will hold up a bit better. Maybe the fact that it's had an extra year in the can has allowed the flavours to marinate more. I don't know how it works, so maybe we'll see. Right, well, don't need to bang on about it too much. There it is there, the Stagg Classic Chili. I'll hold it up so you can see it. Big brown blob. There's the wedges in there, as you can see. Let's see, I'll get a big one. Are there any big ones? There were some big ones. There's like a wedge. Yeah, it's got beans in it. It's brown. It's tomato smelling. So it smells okay. Well, I suppose we'll give it the taste test. I'll get a wedge. We'll get a wedge first, right? So there you go. There's a potato wedge. This is the Stagg Classic Chili with Wedges. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? It's actually hard to get a spoonful without getting a wedge on it. need another bite. Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to ascertain if it is actually spicy. So far I'm getting nothing. Because it says a spicy chili sauce. Still nothing. Yeah. I'm not getting the spiciness to that at all. That's not really spicy at all, really. It's tomatoey. It's got all the right kind of chili flavours, I would say, for sure. I think like the last one, the wedges don't add anything at all. I mean, if anything, they hold it back, because the potato wedges themselves are bland on their own, and all they do is they give you a bit of soft mushiness in the middle of the chili, because they're not nice and crispy or anything like you get with wedges if you do them separately. My advice on this one would be the same as last time. If you really want something, if you want it to be reasonably nice, get a chili on its own and buy the wedges separately and make them separate, because having the wedges in there does not add to it at all. If anything, it detracts from it. It means that you can't appreciate the actual chili itself for the full flavours and textures and stuff like that. Texture's good. Quite like the mix of the pinto and the kidney beans. Adds a good bit of texture to it, which is nice. Flavour's okay, quite tomatoey. Nothing special. I wouldn't say, I've had nicer chilies, like proper, like homemade chilies for sure. But this isn't, I'll be honest, the actual chili itself isn't any better than the canned Asda Smart Price chili. And I buy the Asda Smart Price chili quite a lot, so I do eat it quite a lot, so I know what it's like. And, okay, spice is starting to tickle the back of the throat a little bit now. Yeah, but it's not any better than that, to be fair. I would honestly just go for that instead. I think that'd be better because it doesn't have those stupid wedges all the way through it. Yeah, flavour-wise, it's not any better than that. I've had better chilies, and to be fair, I've had worse chilies, ones I've made myself, because I'm good at certain things. Okay, I'm good at cooking certain things. Chilies, apparently, not one of them. But yeah, it's okay. It's definitely edible. If someone served it up to me, I would eat it. But I wouldn't go out my way for it. I wouldn't buy it again. I'll try some other Stagg chilies, because I know they've got quite a good range. Stagg, they've got loads of different stuff. So I'd like to try some of their other stuff that doesn't have wedges in it and see what it's like. Because Stagg's meant to be a good brand, it's a very well known brand. So they should have something that I could really like. We'll have to see. But yeah, a bit meh. Nothing special. It's no better than any other cheap canned chili. If anything, it's worse just because the potatoes, the wedges bring it down. They're completely unnecessary. While it sounds novel to have it in there, they don't add anything at all. It's like when you buy those breakfast in a can things, and they've got a sausage in them and an egg nugget and a wee some mushrooms and that. Like, you add all that stuff and put it all in one can. Sounds convenient, but there's nothing convenient about eating it because it doesn't taste good. So it's kind of like that. So yeah, I wouldn't buy it again. Definitely, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say just buy chili, normal chili without the wedges, whether it's Stagg or not, and try the Asda Smart Price one, because I think the Asda Smart Price one is actually really, really good, and it's like 38p a can or something like that. It's really cheap. Well, that'll do for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, give it the old thumbs up. Hit the wee subscribe button as well. Hit the bell for notifications anytime one of my videos comes out. Leave me a comment. If there's anything you want me to try, leave me a comment and let me know. Let me know if you've tried this as well. I'd like to know if you've tried it. And there'll be a card. I think they're called cards. Up here, the wee eye in the corner. That will show you the other video for the other chili, if you want to go and look at that. And head on over to the channel if you want to see some other stuff as well. Well, that'll do for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go before I sneeze, so I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.